All right, good afternoon, good morning, or good evening, whenever you're watching this video. I'm trying to hypnotize y'all. Kidding, kidding. All right, we're finishing it up now. One last thing I just want to show you. We're going to be enhancing the game, and of course, I'm going to have you do it on your own. But one of the first things I'd like to show you is the changing of the background, okay? Make sure, again, that you're on full HD. Make sure you play maximize. That way you can see what your game is going to look like when you actually make it. So this is what it's going to do when you play maximize. It's going to look like this. Someday today. I'm not sure why it's taking that long to load up. Okay, so there it is right there. It just loaded up. And this is how it's going to look. Now, what I see right here is I got lives kind of small, so I might have to enlarge that a little bit. I will enlarge that, and let me see what my game over looks like. There it is right there. Kind of small, okay? So, you know, all right. So that's a little special thing I added. I'm going to show you how to do that later on. But right now, we're focusing on our game, the way it looks before we actually save it and go into build settings and create it in WebGL. Okay, so this is what it'll look like. I don't like the way this looks, so a little bit bigger for myself, for my taste, a little bit bigger. And I'm definitely going to go bigger here because I don't like the way this looks. So I'm going to go ahead and stop that. I'm going to pause the video and make these fixes, and then I'm going to show you how to add background. All right, now that I got it the way I wanted, I'm going to go ahead and look for my backgrounds. I gave you some backgrounds. I also told you go ahead and take the liberty to find some if you didn't like the ones I gave you. The ones I gave you are going to be inside your FO Gifted Students folder that I gave to you the first time we started this project. And you also have some backgrounds right there, okay? Depending on what type of background you want to use, I'm going to show you in another video how to make it a scrolling background. So if you let me see if I can make these larger so you guys can see. View extra large. Okay, so if you want to do a scrolling background, it'd probably be best to get something with stars. Okay, something like this. If you get something with planets, obviously if it's going to be scrolling, it's going to be repeating itself over and over and over again. Looking at the same planet over and over again is going to kind of be silly. So I would suggest you get something with stars. Okay, if you don't plan on making a scrolling background, that's fine too. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab probably this one right here, and I'm going to, for right now, keep it stationary. So let me go to my assets folder so I can drop it in there, and I'm going to drop it in just in here somewhere. Okay, so where to go? Bring that back up, click and drag, and drop it in. Okay. Next thing I want to do, let me close these all up so we don't get confused. I want to go ahead and bring that here. Let me go ahead and go back to my camera so we don't get confused. This is the scene that we want to use, so I'm going to bring it in here and drop it. Next thing I need to do is obviously I need to make it bigger, and what I like to do is just go over a little bit. Okay, now you're not done. You need to make sure that your layer is a -3 to 5. -3 to 5. It's either 3 or 5, depending on where these objects are at. They should all be at the 0 Z layer, right? But for some reason, sometimes we make mistakes and everything, so we want to make sure that all our stuff is in front of this background. So it should look like this, as you can see, right? My background is good to go. So when I hit play, all my objects are going to be in front of that background. Okay. Now, high definition is better because if not, you're going to get all these little pixelated, excuse me, pixelated areas. Okay. So keep that in mind. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here. Next video is going to be how to upload the game into Unity Play and send me the link on how to submit it. Okay. All right, thank you very much. Hello. Okay, so as you bring it up, give me a heads up too.